My name is Christy Rice, and this is the last day of World Watercolor Month 2025. And for the entirety of this month, save for a couple of weirdo days, I have come live to give you pep talks. The entire playlist is in the description below. Today, we're celebrating. Celebrate always is my mantra for you today. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I have a special project in mind that actually has nothing to do with today's prompt, which is Tower. And you're going to come along for the ride. Now, I'm heading into the garden for a hot minute to see what's brewing out there to help me along with my project, and I hope you'll join me.
All right, here we go. We're off to see the dahlias to see if they exist at all. But first, we put the massive hibiscus in the thing. I'm gonna take scissors because sometimes those stems are just like crazy. Want to see my prop boxes? Got all sorts of props going on. Let me get a little mini tour. Oh my gosh, my living wall is so happy right now. I don't know what's happening. It's so beautiful. Just gonna say, so beautiful. Yeah, hi. Okay, off we go. Okay, here's the hibiscus plant. I mean, look at her. Like, what? Okay, what is that? Okay, the cannas are looking, oh, the weeds aren't bad. I think I see a live one, y'all. We gotta go. I gotta pinch these though. Gotta pinch these. But I spy and we have a gladiola. I'm gonna cut that for my dad so he can have his first glad when he comes home. Oh, I'm gonna cut him that too. All right, it's time for some pinching. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna bore you. But what you want to do is pinch all of these first. It hurts your heart, but you have to do it. You have to do it. Yeah, you have to do it. So I think we have two little boo-boos. How's everybody doing? Seasick? So I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna need these scissors. I've got scissors in my pocket facing in the absolute wrong way. I'm gonna get stabbed. Here we go. Here we go. Cut it all the way. And also when you're cutting your dahlias, try to cut the longest stem possible. That's as long as I could get. And I'm gonna go over here and get this beauty. And we have a project. We have a project. Look at her. Look at her. Also, look at my shoes. It's too funny. All right, longest stem. And a boom shakalaka. All right. All right, y'all. We're gonna go back inside. Y'all need to get your game together. You're looking really small here in the middle. Maybe they're feeling a little self-conscious with the frickin' King Canna towering over them. Oh, don't fall down. Don't fall down. This is my husband. This yard is my husband's pride and joy. Oh, and here I have two magic magnolia trees that bloom twice a year. They bloom in May and then they bloom again in August. Look how cool. There she's coming. Yeah. The bloom in August is never as prolific as the one in May, but and I also have Rose of Sharon. This is the time of the Rose of Sharon. Where is she? She's coming up. You'll be able to see her soon. There's the Rose of Sharon. Where'd it go? Right back there. Right back there. Back there. She big. Let's go see her because she's pretty. Okay. I bought her at Home Depot like 3 years ago and she has tripled in size. Isn't that pretty? My husband, he cuts the lawn. Aren't they gorgeous? And we have them lining my father-in-law years ago. Planted them all along our driveway. I was pulling weeds the other day and didn't clean up after myself. Whoops. We have a Cosmo. The Cosmos are coming up as just random. Like I planted seeds last year and hi, they're just coming back. There's a bunch coming up over here. I'll take it. Some more coming here. I'll take it. I will take it. All right. We're going back in the studio. Hi, one more look at you, beauty. Okay. Whew. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. My begonias. Look how happy they are. Aren't they pretty? Okay. So here's what is happening today. I'm not doing the prompt for World Watercolor Month. I'm not feeling it. And if you've learned anything this month with me, if you're not feeling the prompt, don't do it. Do something else. Number 2. I don't even know if I said number 1, but number 2, I want to paint a gift for the new owners of what was my parents' home. I had planned to leave them something in the house, and the day before closing did not go as I had planned, and therefore that didn't happen. And this family is exceptional. They connected with the house like in a way that I could only have dreamed would have happened. They wrote my parents a letter when they made the offer on the house and talked about how this house was a dream come true and that they could feel the legacy of the home and that they only hoped and prayed that they could, I'm paraphrasing, that they could become part of that. And I just feel compelled to paint something that was such a big part of my experience in that home that meant so much to me. And that was the dahlia, the gardens in general, but the dahlia gardens. And so I'm going to paint them a dahlia today. And I'm going to ship it to them because I know the address. Okay. I mean, I don't want to be a creeper and like drop it in their mailbox, even though obviously I could, but I don't want to do that. That might freak them out. But that's what we're going to do. Of course, I'm going to use this one today. I'm going to put my brushes in it. I'm put my brushes in it. And my hope is I'm also going to get them a little QR code situation. And my hope is that they could potentially watch this unfold. Oh, what's paper? I think I want to use Bindy's paper today. Use Bindy's paper. I come from the water. Can't stop singing that freaking song. All right. If you don't know Bindy, I'm sure you do. Bindy Desai Art. And she designed these incredible sketchbooks. She is amazing. I was just messaging with her today. Love, love, love her beautiful soul. Hey, y'all, in comments, tell me what you are painting today. Some of you already have done that. I would love to hear from you. And maybe what you plan to do now that World Watercolor Month is coming to its closure. What ideas do you have rumbling around in that beautiful brain of yours? I would love to hear. While I get my palette juiced up in the most excruciatingly slow manner, I am using the 24 Top Convenience Color palette that several months ago here live we kind of put together. I've been using that since about April, no, March, because I love it so much. It includes my entire, well, I popped my entire palette in here. I didn't choose all of the colors from my palette, but so at this point, I think it's more than 24. I also recently added, of course, the 31 Purple Fish. I've got a little bit of Chardonnay gouache in here that I've been enjoying. A little bit sprinkled in there in the mixing tray. And that is what we're using. if you're all wondering where you can purchase these lovely custom ceramics that are the collaborative brainchild of Paint Crush and Stella NC Works, Aaron Sapier Ceramics. We launched them this afternoon on ChristyRice.com. So go get it, go get it, go get it. Just gonna get into this. I want to make this so it's like 5x7 because I don't want to like presume these people want any kind of massive piece of artwork of mine on their wall. That's pretty presumptuous. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give myself a little size reference. I'm gonna sketch first. Do the big one down here. So if you're just hopping on, my parents closed on their house, my childhood home of, for them it was, well, yeah, for me it was almost 47 years that they lived there. And it was a very emotional roller coaster ride of experiences and letting go and all the things. And, you know, I think anybody who loves their home and eventually sells it after a very long life lived in that home, their hope and prayer is that someone would come along and not want to necessarily tear it up and change every little thing. And you know, my parents loved gardening, and so there's beautiful gardens there. And they received a letter from the prospective buyers at the time of offering, and the letter expressed just everything they possibly wanted to hear. It was perfect. They respected the legacy. The minute they walked onto the property, they felt, you know, I'm paraphrasing, a spirit of love and warmth and welcome there. And it was going to be their forever home. And so I, just by reading that letter, felt an instant kinship with these folks. And so I am today to celebrate, because I say celebrate it all. That's today's phrase on this last day of World Watercolor Month. I encourage you to celebrate all the little and big wins, all the small moments. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. And so I am painting this for that family. And who knows, maybe they'll never end up on their wall. Maybe they'll regift it. That's okay. I don't want to say I don't care. I just want to do what I know best, and that's to paint. Paint my heart out a little bit for them. And I want them to know how much their words in that letter impacted us all, my mom, my dad, and myself. And that we are grateful for kind of them being the ones led to this house. And the only way I can think to do that is, oh, there's a hummingbird. There's a hummingbird on my prickly pear just outside the window. So cool. The only way I can think to do that is to paint. And so dahlias were so important to my parents. And so I'm painting dahlias, the same dahlias. I know this one was my dad's, and I know this one was my dad's, because now all of our tubers are combined, as I mentioned earlier. So I'm painting dahlias for them. And when I deliver this, I'm going to have a little QR code for them to scan, and it's going to take them not only to this live, but it's going to take them to the live from the Dahlia Garden, so they can see what was there and what the potential is. Because they were asking my parents, apparently, you know, what grows well in the garden, what has been your experience, something like that. Again, I'm paraphrasing. I wasn't at the closing. And my mom was like, well, we've kind of grown it all there over the years, but dahlias are kind of the thing. And she was telling them, like, the dirt is gold. The dirt there is gold. And it is. It's like, you know, almost 50-year-old dirt. And who knows, like, there clearly was gardening. Those gardens, I believe, were there when my parents bought the house. So that dirt is older. And I talked about wintering over. Yeah, turning over the land, turning over the dirt. So I've got a loose sketch in. I actually started pressing harder, which I didn't want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and erase some of that. I think I didn't want the pencil to be so pronounced, but getting in my feels. But I cannot find it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, this is the good one that Zach from Arts to Embers sent me. It's a little 3D printed eraser holder. I love this one. And whatever eraser he has in here is so good. So good. Oh, I'm frustrated with that. Look how it's smudged. It's not right. It's all right. All right. Little washy wash. I'm just going in a little yellow. And if any of y'all are patrons, I am excited to let you know that this footage is going to be used for this exclusive video. I'm going to do the voiceover right after this. I'm very behind for obvious reasons. But this is going to be like a full tutorial of how I'm doing this is going to be released on Patreon today. And yeah, so if you kind of want to know the step-by-step of how I'm doing this, it'll be there for you by the end of today. Legitimately the end of today, not the end of business today, as they say, because, you know, the way my life's going this week. Would anybody mind if I sang? Like, I just feel like painting and singing. So I usually start with songs that I sing to my kiddos because those are the ones I tend not to forget the words to, even though it's hard to know what I'm actually going to forget the words to. It's so easy for me to forget the words. I don't know why. Time for some green. Like, I want maybe some of these granulators. Get it juiced up a little here. Got the Kiritake granulators. I'm so quiet today. I'm sorry. This is so not me. And I'm not mixing these in another little dish like they recommend. So I'm just going to try to zhuzh them on the page. I'm going to go outside the lines, clearly, but then this will be trimmed after the fact. Give us a nice clean edge. All right. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want? I need it to dry. I need it to dry. There's some really cool granulating thingamajiggies happening here. Really flipping cool. No, not with that color. What's this one? Cosmic Blue. We're going to need some dry time on this bad boy. We are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at that. That's so pretty. What's going on there? As I feel compelled to just scrub on in. Look at that right there. I know, right? Oh, Virginia, that's interesting. Yeah, Graham, I struggle with for travel. Get that to focus. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's going to keep changing. And it's hard to predict if it's going to intensify, if it's going to separate more. I don't like what's going on there. I really, really want a spray bottle. Pop a little. Burp, burp, burp. Any more song requests? That might be fun. I'm taking requests for singing. Singing. Give me a little mix and dish. I don't know what's in here. It looks interesting. Oh, there are definitely some granulators in here because that's what I use these for. These are great little boo-boos. I think they come in a set of 2 and they're on Amazon. They're so sweet. And they have the little handle, which I find ridiculously convenient. Ooh, that didn't move. I bet you that was some kind of wash or something. I love doing that, like pulling little pretty colors that I've mixed up from previous sessions and then making it work. Keeps you loose. Keeps things fluid and moving and grooving. Things are a mixture of very damp and wet here. There's nothing that's really drying too incredibly. Oh, Diane, thank you so much. Oh yeah, the little cup thing, you bet. So give you the profile as much as I can without spilling it on my painting. And I think they were a set of 2. I believe I have them in my Amazon store, which is linked below. 3 to 4 weeks to deliver my paint palette. No, but my only thing is we went out of stock during Prime Days. And so as they're waiting for stock to come in, because we are a long time seller, they will still sell our items when we're out of stock, but they will give an extended estimate for shipping. But I mean, the stuff that we have to send in, we have sent in. So for example, Free from Fear brushes, they should not be letting people buy. They are unavailable right now. Art for Joy's Sake brushes are probably unavailable right now because the stock is coming in like any day. It should have been here already, actually. Though palettes are on their way to Amazon. So that's probably why they're still selling them, but why you're getting an extended delivery time. And thank you, Jesse. Yeah, the cup things are adorable. They're just little, I think they're like sauce cups. Got them on Amazon, but I love having them around for mixing, like my granulators or for gouache. Um, couldn't tell you what was in here. You could probably go back to a live. Check it out. You said you're being quiet, and that's not like you. This is you. Yeah, I know. I know. And that's why I'm being quiet. I know that's why I'm being quiet, because I have a lot going on and I'm just in a different mood today, but that's okay. It's okay. There's many parts of me. Anyhow. Oh, Mary, I wish I could get into the watercolor sticks. I have like a small set of like 5, I think, and I just can't do it. So I am, if you haven't noticed, I'm actually killing time here. I don't know what I think this is going to do. Absolutely nothing, especially since it's pouring outside. I think this blue from the granulators is what is giving us the magic. It's the cosmic blue from the second set of Kuretake granulating. Someone asked me the other day if the granulators are in that big wooden box set of Kuretake's, and they are not. Those things weren't even, they may have been someone's brainchild at that point, but they weren't even in existence yet. At least not on the market. I love this cosmic blue. Now, it's a little drier up here, so I am taking, ooh, wait. I'll just turn that into a leaf. I'm taking this opportunity to kind of cut around. Now, you know what? We're just going to paint right over that really heavily. I want to see what happens. Ooh, a little happy accent there. That looks hella leafy. Ooh, hi. Okay. I'll sing you I'll sing you a song. And I don't think I could get into trouble because it's an old one. Old. And I do not promise that I can do it justice, but my daughter loves it. Says, sing me rainbow song, Mama. Sing me rainbow song. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Those birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, I can't I? really like this cosmic blue on, I was gonna say on mass, but full coverage. It's so rich but not heavy somehow. I don't even know if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do a little more of that. If you're new here, something I tend to do is go dark long before most of your watercolor teachers go dark. So it can be a little jarring if you're new. So feel free to ask questions. And thank you for letting me sing today. I lost some of that excitement of that happy accident there, but it's okay. I'm going to stop touching it. I do that. I get really excited about a happy accident. And then I think that if I could like I could make it better. I'm sorry, I'm not being very educational today. Not sure I have it in me. Clearly I don't have it in me. I'm just existing and painting, and I don't know what I want to do up here. I really want this stuff to dry because I want to do things. You know me, I don't use a blow dryer. Somebody asked in comments the other day, like, why? And then, well, they watched the rest of the video where I talked about it. They're like, oh, okay, makes sense. But the reason I feel like accelerating the drying of your paper, it changes, like it lifts the fibers or something. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it feels like to me. So I don't do it. All right, I'm gonna do something crazy because I feel like it. And I know this painting is a gift, and these people might be like, who dis? Who dis and why'd you do it? Especially when I start to get crazy here. Because you all know I'm obsessed with this ink, and I also love me the contrast of opacity with the fluid, whimsically loveliness of watercolor. And I've got an opportunity here to let some things run together. So I'm going to do it. I don't know what's going on there. What did I do? We'll fix that later. There's a weird compositional disconnect happening there, but it's okay. Fix it later. Later, alligator. I've been extremely experimental in my painting this summer. I've been doing more journaling than anything, and I've been making some of the weirdest art I've made in my entire life, and I'm so okay with it. Like I'm so okay with it that I haven't even thought like, oh, this is bad or this is uncomfortable. It's just coming out of me, and I'm not complaining, which is not a place I've ever been in before quite like this. So I don't know. Now, this is what we call the ugly phase, the weird phase, whatever. But we breathe through it, y'all. We breathe through it. a lot of breathing this week. A lot of breathing, a lot of praying. Kind of just carving things out and making this blue. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I don't know what these are. They're going away. Goodbye. Goodbye. The song, let me tell you, you wanted to hear something crazy. So, well, I am a signs and wonders type of gal, meaning I'm very sensitive to signs and wonders here on earth. And I was driving my mom to the hospital on Tuesday after we had the whole ambulance in their house experience. Very emotional. My dad was very ill. Getting him out of the house from the second floor, like you can imagine, just lots of emotions. And I just felt that I needed to put a song on and sing, which was so like I felt bad because in my my head I'm like, my mom's gonna think I don't care, I'm weird. Like I was fighting it because I was like, oh, I don't want to upset her, but like I'm really feeling this push to do this. This song needs to happen right now. And so I listened. I obeyed my instinct there. So I put the song on. Gosh, I really want to play the song, and I'm wondering, because it's Maverick City, if like maybe would they be mad? Because I mean people are worshiping it all the time. We could try it. But anyway, I put the song on and I just start going, you know? And it just felt like a prayer. It felt like, and the song was More Than Able. So anyway, I was like, I've got to play this song. I've got to play this song. And my mom just like started crying. And I'm so glad I did. And then later that day, we were in the ER and I just felt again compelled to put it out there on Facebook that we needed prayers, because at that point we had not a clue. We were suspecting a stroke. And let me tell y'all, I'm a crier. I do not do well typically in like any type of like heightened, emotionally charged medical situation, to the point that one time my best friend like started passing out in our art studio. Sue Hand, I've talked about Sue Hand. And my mom had to slap me. She was like, get Maria a chair. And I'm like, huh? And she had to smack me because I just like did not respond. And I was so not like this time. I was so with it. My friend Maria, who actually, she was the one that I just told about in the story, she had passed out. She ended up having accidentally taken her mother's blood pressure pills. This was in high school. Anyway, she knows me so well that she said, I don't think you should be driving when this all happened. Because, of course, I was texting her and she was like, let me drive you and your mom down to the ER. And I'm like, actually, Maria, like, I'm fine. The Holy Spirit is in the house. All right. Y'all, this is not a religious channel, but this is my reality. And I do share things from time to time. And I realize there's many out there with religious trauma. And I see you. I do. And I will understand if you need to take a breather, a break, a beat. And yes, I'm adding pencil because I'm loving the depth that it's adding. So I felt so collected during this situation on Monday. And yeah, so I put this Facebook post up, and almost instantly, a friend of ours, Cemetery, and I don't remember the exact phrasing, but she said something like, our God is more than able. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was like one of the first comments on the post. And to me, that was like, yep, I listened and obeyed. Yep. So anyway, this is that song. I'm probably gonna butcher it. I don't care. But it's always a song that meant a lot to me. And now it means even more. So yeah. I'm loving this though. I'm loving this. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I don't care. All right. And I'm using some kind of weird pencil that is like flexible. Look at this. Do y'all see this? I got this in France, but it actually matches the painting. So we'll see if I actually start singing. All right. When did I start to forget all of the great things you did? When did I throw away faith for the impossible? Possible. How did I start to believe you weren't sufficient for me? Why do I talk myself out of seeing miracles? You do miracles. You. Such a good song. Such a good song. You are more. Oh, I don't want to cry. You are more than able. I don't want to completely lose it. So I'm stopping. You are more than able. You are more than able. Who am I to deny what the Lord can do? Can you imagine all of the faith in the room? What the Lord can do? What the Lord can do? It's gonna happen. Just let the way make it through. He's gonna move. He's gonna move. Can you imagine all of the faith in the room? The Lord can do. So I love it. Can you imagine? Really wasn't planning on taking you to church today, y'all. I haven't done this in a while, like the pencil over stuff and into the damp areas. And I do miss it. I do definitely miss it. It feels very meditative right now. It's always been that for me, but it feels exceptionally meditative right now. It's gonna happen just like the way you make it through. It's gonna move, yeah. It's gonna move. It's gonna happen with all of the faith in the room. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Who am I to deny? Lord can do. Mm. All right. I'm reading the room here, y'all. Who else? I know we got some Maverick City loving. So he's in the room. Anybody? 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 I promise you, I don't only listen to worship music. I listen to all of it, but I've been really loving Maverick City for like over a year now. Just I hyperfixate on foods. I hyperfixate on music. I think you're gonna like this. This feels right. This painting for my childhood home new owners. If you've not heard, that's what I'm doing today. Today is a celebration. My word for today, my phrase for today is celebrate it. And I am celebrating the new family that is now living in my childhood home. So anyway, I'm singing. I'm celebrating through singing because the week has been nuts with my dad and I'm not teaching today. I just don't have it. It's just not there. So thank you for being here anyway. All right. I'm not forsaken, never alone. The God of heaven calls me his own. He's not just seated upon the throne. I know he's right here inside my home. I've got a treasure here in my heart, and in my weakness, it won't depart. I have a Savior who will abide. He is not just with me, he lives inside. Just go ask Daniel if our God will bring you out, and he will testify. He shuts the lion's mouth. Go ask those Hebrew boys if he'll stick by your side. They will identify the fourth man in the fire. They'll tell you, oh, oh, he's in the room. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, oh, he's in the room. Oh, I love this song. I have a Savior who will abide. He's not just with me, he lives inside. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Wait, it's karaoke night apparently. Wait, seriously? Grandpa, good old days? Stop it. My parents loved the Judds. I think I saw the Judds, yeah. Here we go. Mama, I found someone like you said would come along. And he's a sight so unlike any man I've ever known. I was afraid to let him in, 'cause I'm not the trusting kind. But now I'm convinced that he's heaven sent and must be out of his mind. Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. Y'all know that one? And in my life is where he says he always wants to be. I've never been so in love. He beats all I've ever seen. Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. No, Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. Like literally, if you watched the story this weekend where I took a picture of me sitting in, I can show you, sitting in, it was a room in my parents' house, and it was where I made art. It was like I had an art studio as a child because my parents were so flipping supportive of me that they gave me a little art studio in the house. Oh gosh, I hope it updated. I don't think it did. I'm on my iPad. Anyway, that is where my dad had his stereo, and he had little speakers that would like come out into the house, but that's where he had the stereo and his record collection. It was also my art studio, but there was like a cabinet, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, oh my gosh, so like this is bringing back so many memories because I used to also be enamored with their collection of records, and I loved looking at the record covers so much. Yeah. Patsy Cline. Oh my gosh. Okay. See, this is karaoke night, y'all. This is karaoke. Patsy. What can we sing? Oh, there's so many I would want to sing Patsy. Come on, let's see. Oh, I love I Fall to Pieces, but man, I can't do that justice. No, I'm not that crazy. Speaking of crazy. Oh, I love this one. I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those loving arms. I'm back where I belong. Back in baby's arms. I don't know why we quarreled. We never did before. Since we found out how it hurts, I bet we never quarrel anymore. I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those loving arms. I'm back where I belong. Back in baby's arms. Back in baby's arms. I'm trying to make this little leaf here pop, but not, I don't want to lose the dreaminess of it. So my kids are probably out there like, actually, it's like nothing to them. They're like, oh yeah, Mom's singing, but this time it's on her live. They probably think that's a little weird because they usually just burst into like interludes on these lives. Oh my gosh. Walking in Memphis. That's such a good song. Tracy, are you back in your seat now? Conway Twitty. Oh my gosh. Oh, I could do a little, what's the band? Oh my gosh. What the heck? I'm having a brain fart. Listen to the wind blow. Damn you love, damn you lie. And if you don't love me now, who's that band? What is wrong with me? You will never love me again. I'm clearly not singing that one, but that's the one that came to mind. So if you're just coming in, this is going to be a gift for my, not mine. Oh my gosh, Whitney Houston. You crazy. She's the queen. Nobody can sing the queen. Thank you, Fleetwood Mac, for the love. My family band just did a song of Fleetwood's. Fleetwood. Oh my gosh. This is a song my dad and I danced to. Took my love, took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing 'cause I build my life around you. Time makes you bolder. Yes, children get older, and I'm getting older too. Yes, I'm getting older too. See, I go off key, pitch, whatever, when I start to get like super emotional. At least that's what I say when I screw up. Songbird by the late great Christy. Oh, I missed that one. It is, y'all. This is just a straight up gift shop special pencil. Actually, this wasn't in France. I got this in Spain, the Malaga Cathedral. I thought it was pretty, so I bought it. Mm-hmm. Oh, ring 5. It's just graphite, yeah. Mm-hmm. Tracy. I do sing a lot while I paint. I sing a lot. I sing while I do a lot of things. So, I don't know. That's helped me or not at all, but where did my little thing go? There it went. So I feel compelled to apologize again for the absolute weirdness of today's live. But y'all, this channel has always been about being transparent. I'm here to help you, but I'm also a human and I'm living this life and we're all living this life. And sometimes the you know what hits the fan and, you know, we're here together and things happen and I go where my heart leads me. I go where I am a very instinctual person, and I have learned over the years to just, I've been rewarded for listening to my gut and following my instinct. I know where my instinct comes from. Wherever you believe your instinct comes from, I have learned that it is a good thing to follow it. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right. I am feeling something bold. I'm thinking, and I'm probably I'm about to break one of my own rules, which is to not overthink. But I balance that rule because sometimes I say, work slowly. So Yeah. So, yeah. I was just listening to Lauren Daigle the other day. Mm-hmm. Look up, child. Oh, 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 oh. Look up, child. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I just... Yeah, I don't know this one enough. Am I more than the sum? The words are so good. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Oh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am held when I am falling short. Is that really what it is? That really? Yeah, whatever. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. Yeah, so good. You say I am yours. Oh, I believe. Oh, I believe what you say of me. Yes, I believe. Oh, I believe. I'm just making it up as I go. What you say of me. Yes, I believe. I did skim a line. I flip-flopped. I do that all the time, especially like when I am singing from memory. That's why our worship leader, I think it took her a long time to put me on lead because I would just, yeah, I'm known to flip-flop lines, repeat lines, skip lines, all the things, all the things. Oh, really? Actually, that's so funny. Ours does not. Like literally, so last Sunday, our sound system went down. They had to reboot it. And when they did reboot it, like a lot of the functionalities did not come back. And one of them was the lyrics, you know, how we have the lyrics in these modern churches up on the screen so the worship team can see them and, you know, have that comfort level. Well, they weren't there. And so like Sarah, she's amazing. Sarah, sometimes I've been in worship situations where she's feeding us the lyrics in the comm mic because she's just that good. Yeah. And I'm imagining there was some of that going on last Sunday. Everybody was like huddled around like music stands with iPads for the lyrics. It was awesome. I mean, it wasn't awesome for Sarah. She was a nervous wreck, but we had no slides last week. Oh my word. So yeah. Some people have that gift that just have that incredible gift of like remembering the lyrics, like and remembering song titles. I also cannot remember a song. I have to hear like a little lick from the song to remember it. All right, I'm glad with what I did here, but I'm gonna stop because I'm not Showa. Not Showa. I have to do something. Something here has to be done. I'm looking at my monitor here, seeing what I want to do next. I know. I know it's coming to me. My thing is, though, I've always talked about my faith. If you go back on my Instagram from the time we were adopting our son, oh my word. I mean, I've never shied about sharing my faith. But I also realized that there are a lot of people that have been severely harmed, not by their faith. They've been harmed by the world's interpretation and what man has done with the gospel. And that's a real thing, and that's real pain. And so I just like to be super sensitive to that. Little bleed proof white happening. Eek. That was long. I want you to hear this song. I wonder if they'll let me play it. We're gonna try it. Hopefully, because I don't know it well. Oh, one of my favorites. There's always long for something more. Search the stars to knock on heaven's door. Creation groans for God to be revealed. Every wound we carry will be healed. My eyes on the sun. Lord, your will be done. Thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory. Sorry, y'all. Never finish my story. We're singing freedom. Our testimony will be singing forever. Amen. Forever and ever. Amen. Beautiful each color that he made. Yeah. He loves the only remedy for hate. Your return to set the prisoners free. Till then your will on earth be done in me. My eyes on the sun. Lord, your will be done. Ooh, I love this song. You finished my story. We're singing freedom. My testimony will be singing forever. Amen. Never finish my story. This lead proof does not want to move today. Forever, amen. Singing forever and ever, amen. Ooh, oh, yeah, yeah. Favorite part. If you ever wondered what heaven looks like, it's looking like me and you. And if you ever question what heaven sounds like, just let it fill the room. And if you ever wondered what heaven looks like, it's looking like me and you. And if you ever question what heaven sounds like, you know, we're always I feel like we're presented with things that make it harder to believe just as much as we're presented with things that can make it really easy to believe. And navigating that insane dichotomy is tough. Kingdom is here. Kingdom is right now. Kingdom is coming. Oh, oh. Oh, hail King Jesus. Oh, hail King Jesus. I don't know what this pencil is that I'm using. Art Grip Faber-Castell. It feels almost like a charcoal pencil, but I grabbed it because I knew it was more intense, like a softer graphite, but I'm questioning its graphiteness, but I am not unhappy about it. Oh, hail King Jesus. Oh, hail King. Hail Emmanuel. Oh, oh. Hey, hey, I know what heaven looks like, looking like me and you. If you wanna know what heaven sounds like, just let it fill the room. If you wanna know what heaven looks like, if you wanna know what heaven looks like, just let it fill the room. Christy, aka Whitney Houston. If you wanna know what heaven. The Stabilo. On this, I haven't. No. If you wanna know, just let it feel the room. If you wanna know, looking like me and you. Just let it fill the room. Looking like me and you. Just let it fill the room. So my guess is Maverick City has let their stuff be like license free, which is awesome. Just let it fill the room. Looking like me and you. Yeah, so if y'all missed it, I am taking this recording and I am doing a voiceover, and that's going to be this this month's exclusive Patreon vid. Night, wanting a place to hide this weary soul, this vagabond. Okay. I don't think something up here. Something. Oh wait. Nope. I'm gonna use Whoa, look at that. Look what happened. This is that granulating from 31 Purple Fish. It literally granulated right in the stinking, and I mean stinking in the most affectionate way possible, pan. She's got nutmeg oil in there. Nutmeg oil? Clove. Sorry, clove, not nutmeg. That's, what the heck am I saying? Clove. Clove oil. Smells good. You know, I know I closed the Bleed-Proof White, but not convinced. Just let it fill the room. I don't feel like it would be a Christy day without some dots. Oh. Now it's flowing. It certainly wasn't before. Ooh. She's flowing. She's flowing, she's flowing. All right. Just some pencil nonsense there. I wanted to cover up. Oh, now I'm quiet from one extreme to the next today. Good night. All right, y'all. I think I'm calling her done. I think I'm calling her done. So thank you for being here with me through what has clearly been a unorthodox live here in Watercolorland. Never know what you're gonna get. So thank you. For my patrons, keep an eye out for this one. I pray that I can get it done tonight and be on time. But if anything happens and it's posted tomorrow, which is technically August, you'll know why, because it's been a week. And this is the procrastinator in me that gets me in trouble. So, because I had planned to do this Tuesday, Wednesday, today's Thursday, right? Yeah. So anywho, but you know what? All things happen for a reason. All things come together for good eventually. And I don't think this painting would have happened had my plans gone through. Yeah, got to get it signed. Perfect for the new owners. Check it out on, I'm just going to put it in a simple frame. I don't want it to feel like ostentatious. You know what I mean? Like this is a simple Amazon frame. If they want to reframe it, Great. All right, I'm gonna go see how my dad's doing. See how the kids are doing. Happy painting.